Hey, this is Life with Shauna Renee here, back with another video. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This video is called Random TikTok Story Times. Let's watch the video.
I told you guys Miami ruins girl friendships and y'all thought I was joking, and then Trinity shares her story on this app and all these other people follow, and now everybody's commenting on how Miami ruins friendships. But I said it since day one, and I want to go over why I think your friendships are literally crumbling when you come down here. The number one red flag in Trinity's story is, why is your friend coming to Miami with less than $200 in her pocket? That is the number one red flag, because if your homegirl can't even get her hair done to come to Miami, you shouldn't be coming to Miami at all. Because like I said in my viral video, number one rule, y'all should be coming with the same budget. Because like I said, Miami is a place where you can either spend a lot of money and have a great time, or you can be on a budget, but everyone else has to be on the same budget too. It doesn't work if it's one person is trying to be a baller and everybody else is rocking on a budget. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. The whole thing was, that was my number one rule in my video, come with the same budget. Because I even saw a tweet where someone's like, oh, if my homegirl only came with $135, then I would have made sure she was straight if I had the money. And then Ari Fletcher responds back to that tweet and they were like, no, you need to tell your homegirl stay home because she needs to get her priorities in check. What happens when you spend your last $135 on vacation and then you come back home, you got no money for groceries, no money for gas, and then you really can't function as an adult? Be for real. Let the trip go and go when you have money. And again, you can come to Miami on a budget. It's just everybody got to be on that budget. It never gave one person is trying to jet ski and then another person is trying to go on a luxury yacht. Like, it doesn't work. Another super concerning red flag was that they had no returning flight. Apparently, they're still stranded in Miami in a random guy's Airbnb. What happens when that random guy, it's time for him to go home back to his home state? Where are y'all gonna go then? How are y'all getting back to where you're originally from? I'm very concerned for you. And your friend Trinity that made the story time, she's home safe because she was actually responsible and brought enough money to make sure she gets to Miami, does what she needs to do, and gets back home safely, because that's the most important thing here. I have told y'all since the shocking Shanquella Robinson case where her friends, like, you know, on a girls trip, that you need to be careful who you go on these trips with, because her friends left her stranded in a city that she doesn't know by herself, where they literally load the boats and dock the boats, where she can easily be kidnapped. And those are not your friends. If they literally left you without even thinking twice, those are not your friends. When you go back home, cut them off. Don't even ever think about going on a trip with them again. The buddy system is there for a reason, and that is why I put it in the rules list of when you come to Miami, because you can get kidnapped. And then another thing, and a reason why I see so many friend groups crumble, make sure your definition of fun is the same, because her words, not mine, her friends came to get tricked on by people on South Beach, like by different men, because all they wanted to do is walk the strip all day and get Instagrams and get phone numbers and then go to their Airbnb after. And she was being stiff, and that's not what she wanted to do. She probably wanted to do activities like jet skiing, like it's good weather, go swimming, something. And all they wanted to do was just, you know, get different guys' phone numbers and just hang out with the guys 24/7. Like, discuss with your friend group, are you here to get tricked on, or are you here to actually do activities and have fun? I could have told you just by how they came on the trip that it was not gonna last, just because the girl Trinity, she's beautiful. She looks like she has her stuff together. Her hair was done, nails was done. She looked like she got it together for this trip, but that's not what it was giving for her friends. Like, her friends can even get their hair done when they're coming to a trip, which is like, why are you going on a trip if you can't even afford the pre to the trip? You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm so sorry that you had horrible friends and you had this horrible time in Miami. If you're ever back, Trinity, and you ever see this, I would love to show you a good time in Miami. I feel like me and my friends have it down packed. Wishing you the best. Don't ever go on a girls trip with those girls ever again. Matter of fact, don't even talk to those girls ever again.
That's so weird. You know, that can happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think you have enough money to go on the trip, but everything she said is true. You know, you have to be extra careful who you go with on vacation, because either they're trying to unlive you, or they don't want the best for you, or they're jealous of you, or they really want to have a good time. And they know what they want, but they just doing the most. Let's check out the next video.
Since it is spring break season and everybody going to Miami, I'm just gonna hop on the little trend where they're asking, like, what be happening in Miami to where when y'all come back from the girls trip, none of y'all be friends no more. I'm just gonna give y'all a few examples of why we stopped being friends after the girls trips. Problem number one, and this is the biggest problem. It's not just Miami. It's girls trips anywhere. When you don't bring enough money, bro. That's topic number one. That's the highest topic. When you don't bring enough money. If I have to compromise what I want to do to make sure that you straight, I don't want to do it. Because you should have stayed at home. You should have stayed at home. I worked all these extra hours, took all these extra heads, did all this extra stuff to make sure that I had enough money when I came down here for you to still get down here and be like, yeah, I'm going to need this, I'm going to need that. Put on for this, put on for that. Pay for me to do this, pay for me to do that. Hell no! No, I'm not. The next problem is people bringing people out of town that they don't hang out with on a regular basis. If you have somebody that you just call your friend and you link up with them every now and then, or y'all talk every now and then, do not go out of town with them. Don't go out of town with them. You don't know how they are on an outside setting. You don't know how they are when y'all just kicking it. You know them from talking to them every now and then, seeing them every now and then. You don't know them for 5 days straight. That could be a completely different person. You probably don't even like the person that they are 5 days straight. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. If I don't kick it with you like that, I'm not going out of town with you. Simple. Last but not least, you always have the party poopers. The people that, oh, I'm tired, I want to take a nap, y'all go here without me, or let's just chill tonight and we could go. If I gotta yell in this, no, we could have slept at home. We can chill at the crib. We are outside every day, outside every single day, every moment, every minute. We're not getting no sleep on no girls trip. We outside. We kicking it. We can sleep at the crib. If you like that, stay at home. Period.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am the lounger of the vacations. I am the one that goes on vacation, showers, does what she has to do in the morning time, takes a nap when she gets back, and relax. Because the type of job that you may have to get up extra early in the morning, and you don't get home till the afternoon, and you ain't got, have no time to watch any of your good shows. So while you on vacation, you relax majority of the time. And you go to the pool, you relax, you eat, you go out, you eat, you relax. And that's me. I might go 1 or 2 places, but majority of the time, I'm relaxing. But if you do the same thing I do and just relax when you go on vacation, and, comment below. I want to know. All right, let's watch the next video.
So I guess everybody has had a friend that like literally hated them. Mine was a few years ago, but it wasn't until after the friendship that I realized she does not like me. When I say this was the most manipulative person I've ever met, she would project literally everything onto me, constantly picking me apart, constantly telling me everything that was wrong with me, tried to convince me that literally everyone hated me, even my friends. Like told me her roommate hated me, her best friend hated me, they all hated me. And mind you, these aren't people that I know, so they just hated me. Since I've been out of the friendship, I've actually spoken with both of them, and she told them the same exact thing, like that I hated them. I guess just trying to keep us from being friends. I don't know. She did not like me hanging out with anybody else, especially not my boyfriend. He wasn't my boyfriend at the time, but he is now. One time, him and I planned a trip when her and I weren't friends. We were like on and off friends. But then we became friends again like a week before him and I left. And she was like, oh my God, I would love to go. And I was like, oh yeah, like I would love for you to go another time, but like we've already paid a lot of money to go on the trip. It's a week from now. Threw a fit. Literally told me I was the worst friend ever. I'm not a girl's girl. She said if it were her, she would have canceled on the guy to go with her best friend, but I'm just not a good friend. Sorry, I'm not about to make somebody throw away $1,000. It was just a very strange relationship. Like sometimes she was very nice to me, but when she was mean, she was really mean. And she would like disguise things as like being nice, but she wasn't really being nice. Like, oh, I'm just looking out for you. No, you made that up in your head. Like when I tell you this girl had such a grip on me that I was convinced that everyone hated me. Like I was so paranoid. Because she would be like, oh yeah, they say X, Y, and Z about you. Like they hate you. Mind you, I don't really leave my house, so how they had formed these opinions, I have no idea. But I could literally make a 40-minute video on this, but I'll spare you.
No lie, this girl, she sounds like she could be either very obsessed with you, or she wants you all to herself, or she's a hater, or she's bipolar, She just wants things her way, and it can be a tad bit on the frustrated side. That can be frustration. Like, couldn't deal with that, you know? Like, I can't. But that's why I like being by myself majority of the time. I have friends and stuff like that, but girl, you come across someone that doesn't like you, you keep it pushing. You don't listen to everybody. You go up to them and be like, yo, you don't like me? And if she say she don't like you to your face, or who told you that, you know, you confront it right then and there. But let's watch the next video.
Good morning, America. Hey, y'all. So therapy is in session, and today's topic is toxic relationship. For me, it's going to be friendship edition. So I have someone who I did call my friend, and we are really good on agreeing to disagree. And, you know, if we don't agree on the same things, we just, you know, move on. He state his opinion, I state mine. We're okay. But it was a circle of things that began to happen, and we had a disagreement, and this one was particularly different. He began to tell me things and say things within the disagreement the way that he felt about me. And I'm just like, this is interesting. Because I felt as if we had an open enough conversation and relationship that you can always tell me what it is you think about me. I tell you what I think about you, how I can improve, how you can improve. That's the type of relationship that I want. Friendship, all of it. So when he was saying all of these like negative, loud, combative things at me, in that moment, he told me how he truly felt about me behind closed doors. He just decided to express it within the disagreement that we had. See, there were red flags before this disagreement, I will say that. But in my mind, we are just two different people. So therefore we think different, we process things different, which is okay. But this particular disagreement, it shed some light on the red flags that I did have. It proved accurately true. I don't want to say he's envious, but I will say there may be a tad bit of jealousy. And when you see that in a person, they are no good for you. Although you may enjoy them and the memories that you have, it's okay to keep them around, but you're going to have to keep them at arm's length because we don't know their intentions anymore. We don't know if their intentions are pure and how they truly feel about you. And it just opened my eyes that someone who I considered a friend even had those thoughts about me and never was able to tell me before this slightly heated disagreement. Because I'm an open book. You can tell me if I'm doing something right, doing something wrong. Oh, this was good, but it needs this improvement. So why all these things at once during a heated, elevated disagreement? Because this is how you truly felt. It was the same type of situation of a drunk person speaks a sober tongue. We got to open our eyes because it's real out here.
When you see someone like that, you know you got to keep it moving. You don't stick around because they want to bleed you dry. Don't care. I don't think they were your friend in the beginning. I feel they was either jealousy or envy or just, I don't know. What do y'all think about this video? Y'all know what to do. Comment below. This is Life with Shauna Renee, and I'm out. Bye.